What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another AGXComics video. I know I haven't did one of these in quite some time. It's been a little bit busy, but I have a ton of content coming up. And really quick thing about this week's pickup. Stay tuned to the end of the video because the last 3 or 4 comics are really good finds. Huge dollar bin finds this week, like absolutely huge ones. So without further ado, I want to start kicking this off. I don't have too many books to go through today, but as always, I'm nearing 100 subscribers, so if you guys want to please like and subscribe below, it means a lot to me. Helps grow the channel, and honestly, if you guys want any of these books, I don't have too much association with them in terms of like attachment, but for the most part, some of them I do, but I'm always willing to work out some kind of thing. And if you ever want to contact me where it's not just general conversation, you could go check the description below and look at my links in my bio, or not my bio, but the links in the description for my eBay page, social, and email if you want to directly contact me about anything. But without further ado, I picked this up. It's a Hanna-Barbera. I just kind of like the cartoon. The cartoon comics is kind of something that I've been like picking up when I see it. This one's obviously very recent. Not very, but you know, recent enough, that's for sure. So I was like, why not pick it up? Next up, we have something don't know too much about, but just seen it in, again, dollar bin finds, 35-cent Hercules. I don't think this is a key necessarily, but damn, I wanted to say one thing on this, and this is nice shape, like very nice shape for the dollar bin. Where sometimes I find some really beat up, you know, like just scrunched in comics. This one was pretty nice. Also, I'm trying to, you know, remove the glare. I took a tip. I forgot who left the comment below. But I let me know how you guys think about this one. There shouldn't be too much glare. But this one is Hercules Unbound, nice 35 center. Again, dollar pickup, nice. This is the first one I ran into for Ultimate X-Men. Yes, this is Phoenix Part 1, issue number 69. No pun intended there. But I haven't really found too much Ultimate stuff in the dollar bin, really. So, and I know I'm sure it's probably just the spots I'm looking at or just the luck it be. So I was like, I'll just pick it up because I kind of I really like the borders of this, and just kind of like all the Ultimate stuff kind of interests me because I'm, you know, if you guys also on my channel, I talk about current storylines, right? Because I love reading comics, especially all the things that are going on now, and I talk about them. So if you guys are interested in those types of videos, I got a ton of them. Just go check them out. I got a lot of videos on my channel. I'm pretty sure if you're new here, you probably will find something if you're into comics that you'll like on my channel. But recently, the new launching of the Ultimate Universe I found really interesting, so I'm kind of trying to go back and like just start kind of like getting a better understanding of the former one. I'm sure I'm going to pick up like an omnibus or something like that in the future to kind of read it because I'm curious, but I am liking so far the start of it, or the launching. I think the initial event I was a little hazy on, but nonetheless, this is in that video, so I'll stop talking about this. So this one is Battleworld Marvel Zombies. This is number 1. Again, when I see number 1s in the dollar bin, I usually tend to pick them up just because, you know, half the time I actually read it. And I haven't obviously read these because I just picked up this you know, this collection here. But I've seen a lot of Marvel Zombie stuff currently, and I know this again isn't that old, but I'm seeing like little bits and pieces of it in current comics that are being produced today. So kind of, I don't think this is the birth of it, but also just kind of wanted to check it out. Now this one's actually pretty cool. So I don't know if you guys, you know, I like everyone, you know, I like The Walking Dead and stuff like that, but I don't know if anyone remembers, right around probably like the 5th or 6th season of The Walking Dead. If you've seen, like, what was it, Sci-Fi, like the Sci-Fi Channel, had something called Z Nation, which was actually freaking hilarious in its own right and kind of serious. It it was their take, I would say, on a less serious Walking Dead, and kind of felt more like the game Left 4 Dead. I remember there was one particular character that it was hilarious, and it was like, I think his name was like, 10K. I think his name was 10K. And I remember the girl in the crew being like, well, why do they call you 10K? It's like, oh, he wants to kill 10,000 zombies. And it was like, it was just kind of cool. And for whatever reason, I liked the Z Nation. I think there was only one season. And yeah, it didn't have the budget. It didn't have a quarter of the budget that The Walking Dead had, but Z Nation was just funny, and I didn't even know that they made a comic for it. So when I seen this, I was like, no way, dude, for real? And plus, by the way, dollar bin, whatever, this thing is mint. Like, this thing is nice, because probably no one gives a crap about it, but I seen it, I have that connection, and now I'm like, yes, this is definitely one that I want. I will not sell this comic. I don't care how much you would offer me, I would not sell this comic. Just because I had that weird connection to the show, and I remember it, and no one, I talked to people 1,000 times about this freaking show, and no one knows what the hell I'm talking about half the time. They're like, no, you're thinking... Because everyone brings up, like, oh, Fear the Walking Dead or whatever. And I'm like, no, it's not that. It was this like, really cheaply budgeted show. But for what it was, I mean, I remember it. And when I seen this comic, I'm like, yes, there's probably more. This is the first issue. But I seen it. I had to pick it up. I just thought it was hilarious that they even made a comic of a series that I don't even think they finished the first series, to be honest with you, but they probably had like 2 or 3, and I'm just not, remembering it. Okay, so now we have an actual key here. So this is 0 Hour, Crisis in Time, issue number 0. And this one is, I believe, the first appearance of, his name starts with an E, but it's the son of Power Girl. And actually, in this comic, it's pretty cool. I never had this comic, obviously, but there's like a bunch of just pop-outs, and then there's this kind of like timeline here that I thought was pretty dope. And I was like, damn, this thing is pretty cool, actually. It kind of shows you the timeline of all the characters. And this thing is in really, really nice condition. So I was like, yeah, for $1, maybe everyone has this issue. I don't know, but for $1, I'm like, key issue, and it's got all that cool stuff in the back of it. Sign me up. So now I feel like this is where we get to the better part of the video. So if you've stuck with me for this long, please like and subscribe. But without further ado, these are probably some of the best dollar bin finds I have ever had. One of them, which is the first one, or the second one, is not a dollar bin. It was a $3 book, but I'll explain why. First up, this was $1, Gold Key. Notice that a lot of Gold Key comics are something I'm coming across, and it's actually pretty cool. But this particular one, 25 cent, I believe it's 1971, but Magnus Robot Fighter 4000 AD. Don't know anything about this. Thought it was a unique cover. Like the robots in the background, they're definitely goofy looking. And this, like how do you say this is like prime example of 70s sci-fi. I feel like. So I was like, for $1, why not? Don't know if it's any sort of key significance, but I will say this, for 25 center, this is nice. Like, this is another nice copy. Yes, there's a few spine ticks up on the side, but overall, even like flipping through the comic, it is pretty primo. So, thought it was in nice condition, and was like, yeah, sign me up. Why not? But that's why I picked up Magnus, the Robot Fighter 4000 AD. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys, what Gold Key comics that you guys either collect or read and liked, because a lot of you guys had loved the comment. So this was the $3 one, and I want to specify this enough. This was the only $3 book in the bunch, and this is Classics Illustrated, Romeo and Juliet. I mean, pretty good writer. He goes by the name of William Shakespeare. Don't know if everyone's heard of him, but thought that, like, this book was unique for sure. And again, in very good condition. This is a 15 center. And I was like, yeah, sign me up. This is a cool book and it was $3, and I'm like looking, and again, like, I feel like that's underpriced too. Like, I got it for a pretty good deal, especially with the way the shape it is, and obviously the story is pretty good because it's been told for quite some time. But thought this was an interesting pickup, so that's kind of why I grabbed it. What do you guys think? Big Romeo and Juliet fans, big Shakespeare fans out there? Okay. So finally, we got to the part of the video that I could not wait, because this is not just some of my favorite stuff. I can't believe all of this was a freaking $1. Okay? Mind you, yeah, it might not be that significant. Some people are probably like, oh, it's not that significant, blah, blah, blah. However, though, this stuff being $1 right now with what's going on, if you read anything in current comics or you follow the movies, dude, how the hell is this stuff $1? I don't know. I might just be that lucky. This is some of the best finds I think I've had. So first off, we got Transformers issue number freaking 5. Yes, there's spine ticks, but overall, again, decent. Not hating on this book whatsoever, especially for $1. There's a weird kind of mark here that's not pen. I don't know what that is, but you could kind of feel it. So maybe it was like someone's nail. I don't know. But this is also a key. I believe this is a death or an introduction or first appearance of a character. I forgot I think it's the girl, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But either way, this condition, issue number 5, what's going on? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, what a freaking find. Let me know. Maybe I'm way too over the top about this because I am a huge Transformers fan. But to find this in the $1 bin, I was so psyched. So psyched. Now, last two up here. Again, save the best for last. Well, if I had issue number 5, there's issue number 4, and this is the finale of the initial miniseries, and this is also a newsie. This one, obviously, the condition is I would say number 5 is better condition, except for that little cover thing. But for the condition that this one's in, I'm actually shocked as well. And again, $1. Like, for $1, this is amazing. Like, these are amazing finds. I believe this is the first cameo appearance of the Dinobots too, or cover appearance, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's a Dinobot. But yeah, dude, number 4, that's insane for $1. Like, these are this is probably the best finds so far. And finally, drum roll please, had to find number 3 in the absolute most cleanest well, first of all, I've never found it, so I can't even say that. But this is the cleanest. And yes, this is number 3 of 4 from the original series. And this is very clean. Compared to the other 2 books, this is outstandingly clean. Like, ridiculous. And I'm actually very, very, very pumped up to find this book. And Black Suit Spidey on the cover, dude. Get out of here, man. Black Suit Spidey, come on now. And this is obviously the first crossover between Spider-Man and the Transformers, which, come on, that is, like, chef's kiss. That is the best. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Like, this is, I hope in the future I have even better finds than this. But if I don't, and then this is like the best finds that I've had, I'm okay with that, dude, because it's first of all, I've loved the Transformers since I've been a kid. My dad kind of like introduced me to all of them and stuff, so that's kind of where I grew to love these characters. And now with the G.I. Joe characters coming into play, I think it's awesome. But to be able to find this in a $1 bin, again, just the significance to me for this stuff is just like, and plus, I know you guys see me on here the last like 5-6 videos going through talking about haul videos. and just really getting into this hobby in general. But to have a find like this is just so cool, man. Just so cool. And again, let me know what you guys think below. A, of these finds. B, the gold key question. You know, you guys like, what do you guys think about that kind of stuff? And then on top of it, again, like I said, I am not attached to any of these comics, right? So if you guys are interested in any of this, it's honestly, it's not that I'm like trying to be like, you know, trying to sell everything or nothing like that. It's just like, I like enjoy the hunt of it. I don't know, it's weird to say. It's like, as soon as I read it and like, you know, there is some stuff that, like, for instance, some of the Star Wars stuff, I'm trying to decide on this Transformer stuff, because this stuff is pretty dope to find. But some of it, you know, I'm not attached to most of it, so just let me know. Again, if not, cool. But thank you guys for definitely chilling around this long in the video. And yeah, do me a huge solid favor and please like, subscribe for more, and stay tuned, because let me tell you, it was a busy last 2 weeks, so there wasn't that many uploads on the channel. But never fear, because there's more comic book content near. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, keep reading those comics.